Hi guys, welcome to Güera's world. I felt like it was an important day to go ahead and vlog. It's really historic, honestly. I hope I really don't get emotional about it. I'm a little bit relatively dressed up because I am taking a class photo today at work. And so I'm just really hoping nothing pushes me to the point where I'm like messing up my makeup, because everybody knows that's no fun. So yeah, basically, long story short, our country elected Donald Trump to be president of the United States. I'm clearly unhappy. I mean, I don't know if I would have been that ecstatic that... Oh great, there's a bee that's gonna be in my car. This is so hot for November. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah. Basically, we still have our two-party system, which has been almost flipped if you really think about it, being that Hillary's policies are so moderate, almost conservative, in some cases completely conservative. With Donald Trump, he's been videoed in the past saying very liberal kind of ideologies. And so I feel like the people who elected Trump are not necessarily like Republicans. Like, I feel like the Republican establishment is so against him that they wouldn't have voted for him. They tried to vote for Hillary, you know? And oh, it's hot in here. I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully a bee will not fly in and get me. I've never been stung by a bee. Nice fresh air. I need fresh air. That seems like it's the most upsetting part, like that he got elected and that, you know, we still don't have a woman president. And that is really big, significant, sad part. What I don't understand is all of these typical Democrats, like just straight up pretty kind of center left liberals, which is like the majority of them, these people who wholeheartedly supported Hillary, they are coming out in full force blaming this state and that state and attacking these voters and those voters. And it's kind of really off-putting because I registered as a Democrat and I typically voted Democrat. In most elections I vote Democrat, but this one I don't want to say what I voted because I don't know, like, it just, I feel like nobody really cares at this point, and I don't really want to talk about it anyway. But I've seen an enormous number of people on Facebook that I like went to high school with or that I hung out with around that time in my life when I was a teen, and or like people like I've worked with or whatever, and they all are like very upset, and I get that. I'm so upset as well. Like, I can't even put into words what I feel right now. I'm just very anxious. Like, I've already felt anxious in my own personal life, and it's hard to deal with like something of this magnitude affecting your life as well when you're already struggling. Don't want to get emotional. So yeah, but the thing that really is bothering me about those people that I was describing is, you know, their quickness to attack, like attacking states. Like, they attacked Florida. Like, I'm sure there's so many progressive voters in Florida that it's needless attacks towards them, and they don't need that. I'm sure they're upset, you know, that we've done what we did. They just don't need to be attacked like that. And same thing with like third party voters. They didn't want Trump in. They clearly didn't vote for him. You know, like, why punish somebody who was trying to make change the best way that they had the option to? Like, I understand like the logic behind like, oh, we're gonna vote for this person so this person doesn't get elected, but that doesn't really solve the problem for the future. Like, we're like in 2020, I hope like Bernie runs, you know, but I wish he would run in a third party because he already has the momentum behind him. He could easily just flip that system, but I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really kind of anxious for what's to come, and I really just don't know if it feels like there's a revolution afoot, which I really am happy about, but until it really gets momentum, I mean, I don't know what to say. At this point, I've seen a few of my very revolutionary kind of friends like organizing and putting together protests, which I am so grateful that these people are doing what they're doing. Like, don't ever stop what you're doing. Like, this is what we need right now. Like, seriously, I'm so shocked. Like, I wasn't gonna be happy if Hillary was elected, but I mean, the fact that she is a woman and that it would be America's first woman president, that is significant. However, I did vote for a woman, so that probably tells you who I voted for. But I would love a woman to be president, but not the wrong one, because, you know, like, a lot of double standards exist, and basically I feel like if we elect the wrong woman president, it's gonna set a precedent that women are not, like, as able to govern when they're clearly capable, you know, just as capable as men. And I don't know what to say about that. But when it's like people are shaming each other for not voting for the woman when they literally voted for a woman, that's a little bit outrageous, because other countries around the world have had women presidents, and it just goes to show you how far behind we are as a country. And like, we have the appearance that we are like a progressive, feminist, inclusive kind of country, but it just goes to show you how strong the freaking patriarchy is here, that we have not had a woman president, and that the one that is pushed so forcefully in the media down our throats is one that's corrupt, that is a warmonger, that is a war hawk. Like, there's so many issues with her platform, and she's like, it's pretty obvious she's a flawed candidate. Not to say that, you know, Donald Trump is some kind of ray of sunshine. He's not even a politician. I just don't want you to think I'm like one-sided. I hate them both, and I don't know about equally, because they're totally different, and like, I don't feel like, I don't know, they've been compared a lot, obviously, because they're running against each other, but it's just, they're two evils, and I'm not gonna pick any kind of evil. I'm just not. It's just very frustrating, this whole situation. I just kind of didn't want to leave the house today. I don't really want to talk to anybody, but it felt like that for a long time anyway. But this has just amplified it. Like, people are saying, like, don't talk to me anymore if you voted for Trump or third party, like equating those two things like if they're the same thing. They're not the same thing. They're as far apart as they could be. And so if you don't want to talk to me anymore, you don't even talk to me anyway, so bye. So this is Güera's crazy world today. So yeah, I'm appreciative if you like watch this whole thing. If you know, not gonna leave a rude comment or whatever you're gonna do, I don't care, do you, boo boo. But yeah, so if you appreciate this, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, all at Girl with Legs. So I hope we all pull it together emotionally, because I've seen some ridiculous stuff going on. I love you guys, and stay safe, and try your best not to punch nobody in the face, because this is the whole problem. I'm gonna try my best. So bye bye.